Wouldn't it be nice if you could inspire your children or grandchildren to be better people, to adopt certain good actions? Maybe you would like them to go to college, or to earn good grades, or to get a good job, or stay away from drugs and alcohol. Well, you may be able to get the results you're dreaming about with an incentive trust. Here to explain is my law partner who needs no incentive to give us trustworthy advice, Mike Solomon.
Hey, Lori.
So now you're Dr. Spock, and you're telling us how to make our children and grandchildren be better people.
Well, I'm not Dr. Spock. I'm not even Mr. Spock. But you know, basically what you can do is, rather than just simply leaving your inheritance to your children or grandchildren, and then it's theirs to spend, you use an incentive trust and incentivize them and how to put some controls on the money.
So how does that work?
Well, for example, let's say you have on death, your assets go into a trust and you want to encourage your child to go to college. Then the trust says when the child graduates from college, they get a certain amount from the trust. Or maybe you want to make sure the child or grandchild gets a job, gets a real employment. You might say you will match how much you make from your job from the trust. The trust will pay that out. Or maybe your child has drug problems or may have drug problems. You can put in the trust documents, language that says if they're clean for a year, they get a certain amount of money and so on. Incentives like that.
Okay, does it work?
Well, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, but I've seen some situations where it's worked and it really worked well.
Oh, great. So are they only for rich people, though?
No, not really. I mean, you can provide, obviously money is a big factor, and the more money you have, the greater incentive. But even smaller amounts of money can still be a great incentive for people to change their behavior.
That's absolutely true, and even after you're not around.
That's right, that's right.
Is there any other way that you can actually inspire the children to accomplish the same kind of thing without something like an incentive trust?
Not really. I mean, if you have a joint account and they get it when you pass away, then it's free. They can use it any way they want. A will doesn't do it either. If you just say on will you inherit these assets, they get the money straight out. So beneficiary designation is the same thing. So the money has to be controlled with an incentive trust if you want to provide some sort of controls on the money.
Is this incentive trust just your run-of-the-mill trust, or is it something special?
It's something special. You've got to make sure the trust language does what it is you want. It's really specific to you.
Okay, well, that sounds like good advice for taming the evil children after you're dead.
Right.
So. As parents, we try to teach our kids and grandkids how to be better people. Now we can continue those lessons even after we're gone with an incentive trust. For more information, give Mike Solomon a call. His number is next.
Call Budish, Solomon, Steiner, and Peck at 1-888-236-5173 for more information, or to schedule a speaker for your organization. Or log on to www.budishandsolomon.com.
Thanks for joining us. On next week's show, you're one of a kind, and the hearing aid you should use should be just as special. We'll aid you in this effort. Do you mesh with crafting? We'll show you how. Then, in this election year, will our stocks be winners? Plus, we'll unfold battle plans for fighting heart failure. And if your spouse goes into a nursing home, make sure you get the extra money you're entitled to. Until next week, please remember to make the most of your golden opportunities.
Would you like to join our kitchen conversation? All you have to do is call toll-free 1-877-765-1543 and leave us your question, name, and phone number. Or log on to www.golden.tv for all the latest information and show updates.